welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. This is Gnarlo here. Say hello to everyone. Gnarlo, good boy. As you can see, we have quest actions available. The anniversary celebration is going on. I knew it was close to time. We were right here at tax time, and that does seem to be when they have the anniversary celebration. So let's go ahead and look at the quest action that it's given us. Every year in the spring, the anniversary event takes place to celebrate a very special occasion. Come and join the festivities in Breetown to help mark this milestone with fireworks and good cheer. So if we do that, we'll get some anniversary tokens, an anniversary gift box, and a map to Bree. Let me take a look. I didn't think we had enough room in our inventory right now. So I am going to go do some, looks like they've done some inventory changes too. We'll have to take a look at that. I'm going to go and get rid of some of the stuff that's in my, actually, let's go ahead and accept it. We just don't need to finish it yet. There we go. That way it gets it off our bar. I'll go ahead and accept it, and I'm going to go clean out my inventory a bit, and we will join you here in just a few moments. And we are back. We have managed to clean out our inventory some, so let's take a look at the anniversary celebration here. Okay, so we need to complete it to receive a map to Breetown. Let's click on it again. Hurry and travel to Breetown to experience this year's annual celebration. Hurry and join the festivities. So we'll be giving an anniversary token. We'll get the map to Bree, which will allow us to travel over to Bree for the anniversary area. And we'll get an anniversary gift box, level 1, which has fireworks in it. As you pretty much remember, alright, all of those are in our inventory now. As you will remember, there you go. Except for the tokens, of course, and the tokens were added to our wallet. As you will remember, the anniversary celebration, I believe we covered it last year. I'll take a look, and if we did, I'll throw right here the episode numbers. It covered the, had a lot to do with fireworks. That's what I was trying to say. Had to do a lot with fireworks, plus there's an event here. The beer bash is going on down in the halls. And we'll have to take a look at that as well, because I don't think we covered that last year. Anniversary will be going on through the 29th. It has been going on since the 15th, the last 5 days. This right here is the first day I've been able to be on, because I was working the previous 3 days and I was sleeping yesterday, recovering from the working. So you've got, counting today, what, 9-10 more days to get all the stuff done in the anniversary celebration that you wish to get done. But what we are going to look at right now is claiming Thror's hammer from Skorgrim's tomb. If you remember, let's go ahead and get this quest as well. A chilling revelation. The source of the chill seems to come from the southwest part of the Nan Torniath. You should investigate the source of the chilling sensation. Alright. We'll have to take a look at that some point in time. So I have no idea at the top of my head where the Nan Torniath is. Anyway, we needed to get the hammer so that we could craft the mithril nugget that Bilbo had into a key that we could then use to get into Carn Dûm. And Dwalin here told us that the only hammer he had ever seen like that was now laying in Skorgrim's tomb. So we need to travel out of the halls of Thorin Oakenshield here and over to Skorgrim's tomb. Now I have been informed that I was going to go looking for it in the wrong direction. One of the viewers, I can't remember his name, I'll throw it right here. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'll throw your name here. Thank you for letting me know. Told me that the area of Skorgrim's tomb was not where I was thinking it was. As soon as we get outside of Thorin's Hall here, I'll pull up the map and we'll take a look at where I believed it to be, where it used to be. Because this was back whenever I played through the beginning introductory stuff with my dwarf, Glenorin. There's one of those hidden doors again. So hidden you can't even see it. When I played through all the beginning dwarf stuff here in this area, I did all the dwarf quests that you could do here in the Arid Luine. And at that point in time, you had to travel up the hill, you had to travel through the old ruined elf hold, and it was up the road and to the left was where Skorgrim's tomb used to be. However, I am informed it is no longer there. It is supposedly, and I would imagine, because, you know, the general understandable, unfortunate way of MMOs, the course that they take in which everything gets made easier and easier and closer, so that you no longer have to, you know, like if this guy wanted me to take a message to somebody, originally it would probably be on the other side of this zone, but now it would probably be that guy there is the one that he would want me to take the message to, you know, that kind of situation. Anyway, let's pull up our map and take a look. Like I said, you left Thorin's Hall here. You would travel through the refuge of Helion and go up here, and Skorgrim's Hall would be up that passageway there. I believe, from what he said, it is a lot closer now. So let us see if we can see where Skorgrim's tomb might be. The tomb lies southeast of Thorin's Hall. Right, I'm facing to the south. East is over there. Oh dear, I'll bet his tomb is over here. That's the Berghold. Could it be there? Could that be Thorin's tomb? I'm wanting to say no. I think that's a cave. Southeast. Is it along here? Why don't we go that direction and see what we come across? I really don't. The greenhouse. I'm going to say the greenhouse. Excuse me a second. That's a door I have never seen before. I need to go in here. This is the 7th anniversary celebration going on right now of the Lord of the Rings game. And this is a door in an area that I at one time was intimately familiar with, that I have never in my life seen. Wow. Is this like planting fields? Yes, it is. So they've given the dwarf characters a place where they can actually come and practice their farming, it looks like. Fantastic. Well, this is very cool. And it's got Moria-ish architecture as well. I like the sheets of isinglass up there, it looks like. Letting the sun in and the heat, keeping the heat within. Very nice, very nice. Said I've never seen that before. I wonder when the farmhouse got put in here. Cool. Alright, let's move on out. And let's see if we can find this Skorgrim's tomb. So it's to the southeast. Safe fall might have been something useful to use there, you know? If I had been thinking about it. Let's see. Surely it's not there. That ought to be the old mine, is it not? Yeah, I think that's the old Silverlode mine there. That be it over yonder, perhaps. We'll have to go take a look. Why am I doing all this on foot? Yes, this is the Silver Deep Mine, not the Silverlode Mine, the Silver Deep Mine. So I have completed Places of the dwarves now. We'll have to take a look at that deed as well. Let me hover over and make sure there's no other doors that I've never seen before. See, there's the Silver Deep mine. That's not the tomb up here, is it? No. Okay. But it keeps going, doesn't it? Have they moved the tomb up into this area? No, what they've given is another area that you can get in and out of this part here. See, now right here is the old ruined elf area of Athelion, if I remember right. Yes, Athelion. This right here, if you start an elf character, this is the original area that you do your introductory scenario in. If you remember way back when we started Gnarlo, way back in the day, Heath began in the Shire. He ran into the Bounder and did a bit of exploring around with him, and found a Nazgul and met Sam and Frodo and all the rest. And the Professor and Marianne too, for all I know. Whoa. Little bit of stutter there. Now see, over here to the left is where Skorgrim's tomb used to be. You came this way, there should be a closed gate right there as you get closer. Let us see if it pops into view as we come along. Yep, there we go. See, there's a closed gate there, so you can't go any further. And Skorgrim's tomb used to be right here. Yeah, it looks like it no longer is. Now why they would... See, there you go. Can no longer click on that door. It used to open up, that would be Skorgrim's tomb, and that's where you would go in. I knew I wasn't crazy. But let's go back and see where they have moved it to now. I'll bet, just bet that they've moved it to... What do they call this place? The Berghold. Wouldn't be surprised if it was in that area now. But as I was saying and explaining, the Hobbit beginning stuff occurs, the beginning part occurs in the Shire. Shortly before, you know, it occurs, you meet Sam and Frodo and Merry, not Merry, Pippin. You meet the three of them as they are leaving the Shire with the ring. So you are starting up at the very moment that they are leaving the Shire after the birthday party. Well, if you start as an elf, you start here, but you start 600 years in the past when this is still a thriving, beautiful community before it's devastated here by a attack of the dark forces of orcs and trolls and left a absolute ruin. Alright. I said that way used to not be there. None of those stairs and all were there, so to get up and down you had to come this way. This right here presumably was not a ruin either. There is still a person here. Well, I wonder what part of a quest she belongs to. I'm not sure. I need to perhaps play a elf, because in the elf beginning area, just like the way we were stuck in Archet for so long, as an elf you would be stuck in this area for a while for your first 6 or 7 levels, and this place would be full of vendors and quest givers. But of course they are all gone, probably gone west across the sea. Up here's a cave. Yes, that's the Winter Height. Is this the Winter Height cave here? Don't know which cave that is, but it's part of a quest. You go in there and kill cave claws and collect piles of sand, perhaps. I don't really remember entirely what it was. 7 years can do havoc on the mind, I'm afraid. Yes, that was the winter height. See, slowly we are filling places in. Of course, that should be Skorgrim's tomb right there. If there were any justice in this world. Alright, I believe this is the Berg Hold. And so help me if this isn't probably the place where they have moved Skorgrim's tomb to. Because I certainly don't remember this. And this looks like something that our hands would build. And there's a door we can open. Yep, there's Skorgrim's tomb. Well, if you're gonna move it, and as you see right there, beer fight's about to begin in the ale hall. If you're gonna move it, at least put some work into it, and they definitely made the place quite attractive. Though why the Longbeards over there have allowed it to exist this close to Thorin's Hall, I don't know. So you could understand it over there. It was past the elf refuge. It was out of sight, out of mind. They didn't have to pass it and look at it. But over here, you could probably see it from the front steps. So I have no idea why they've left it here this long. And let's go in and see if we can't find Thror's hammer.
Dwalin, Lord of Thorin's Hall, has tasked the heroes of Eriador with recovering Thorin's hammer from the tomb of Skorgrim, where the dour hands have enshrined it as a memorial of victory over Durin's folk.
And see, that right there, in and of itself, makes you question how they would allow them to get away with that, since it's, as they say, a sign of their victory over the Dourhan, over the Longbeards. Okay, whoops. We're gonna see. Boy, look at all these tomb whites that have popped up. I wonder how we are gonna make this, which way we need to go. And how well our sneak is gonna hold up. Whoop. Well, not that well. Good Lord, quit knocking me around. I'm trying to kill you. Can't you be a little bit more considerate? Throw some dust in your face. There we go. Stun your butt. Reveal weaknesses on you. Alright, I think we've got this. We can take 2 of them at once, but I would not want him to knock me into a 3rd. That is for sure. Alright, let's get out of the poison. Is this one we can unpoison ourselves? Yes, it is. At least partially. Diseased feebleness. Another 2 minutes. So, as you see, if we get too close to the little red swirly thingies, we will get their effect. And we will come out of hiding. Now, Skorgrim's actual tomb. Whoa. Those were not happy time spikes. Those. Whoa! Oh! Ah! Alright. Well, that was not good. Incapacitated. Okay, let's go back into sneak. Strangely enough, we don't have any death dread on us. I guess because of misadventure. Since we weren't actually killed by a monster. We need to take a look at those spikes this time around and see if it's a case of timing or a case of we're gonna have to go around them. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, they're loud. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, do not touch the spikes. That was our problem before, is that we touched that darn spikes. Come on, over here, over here. Alright. Managed to sneak past all those. Whoa, we're getting some dread. Because we have a fell spirit ahead of us. Now, a power potion. Wanting to say, have we got like scented candles or anything in our inventory that will allow us to overcome dread? An Adhelion token? The one time that I ought to be carrying some scented candles or some tokens. And I'm not. Darn it. Alright. Well, we may have to do this with the dread. I got a feeling. Ooh, and it's a signature character. A feeling we're going to have to take him on. Don't see anything over that way. Invalid target. So we're going to have to talk to you? I greet thee, thou hast come far, and I will not disappoint thine expectations. Thor's hammer shall be thine, if thou art able to defeat me in battle. Thou must fight me within these bounds and no further. Let us begin. Good. Nice stun. Well, and truly a good time for that. And a good time for our things to fire off as well. I think we are going to be able to do... Whoa, 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 whoa. I think we're going to be able to do more damage to him than he's doing to us. If he'll quit that jumping down and disappearing crap. Did we get him? We've been incapacitated again. I have got to start watching my blasted morale bar. Alrighty. And surprisingly enough, it has once again not given us any dread. That is most peculiar. I do not understand this. We are getting no dread from being incapacitated. And that time we even got beat by a mob. So he should have taken us out. We should have some fight dread going on. We'll get past these spikes this time. We know the secret to them. Alright, this time I'm going to pay attention to where my hit points are. Let's see if we can distract them. Yes, we can. And boom. Let's boost up that evade chance, why don't we? We almost had him this last time. Drives me crazy, disappoints me so much. I'm so used to fighting a lot easier critters. I forget that sometimes they actually throw a tough fight your way. Yeah, a little food might have helped out in this fight too. And we defeated him. Wow. We have acquired Thor's hammer, a blazing essence, broken wooden club, and master metalsmith scroll case. Awesome. Alright. Let's get the heck back out of here, shall we? See, that fight shouldn't have been that tough the first time. Yep, there goes the dead rising up again, but we know how to get around them. Just don't get in their red area. Stay out of the pink and you'll be okay. Now, let's get back to Dwalin, shall we? We're gonna mount up, and we will see you as we get to the throne. We are back in Thorin's Hall, approaching the throne here. We'll dismount. Even when we're riding a dwarfing goat, I imagine riding it straight up to the throne is a little bit disrespectful, shall we say. Thank you, gentlemen. And let's see, have we got the hammer? Thor's hammer. A hammer specially designed for shaping mithril. Let's get that to Dwalin.
What do you need?
Thor's hammer. I never thought to see it again. Your efforts will not be forgotten, Gnarlo. Quick now, take the hammer to Litli and he will get to work on your key. Alright. Litli's down here. He has been melting and softening up that piece of mithril that we brought him. Let's give him the hammer now. Woo! Ah, you found the hammer. Excellent, Gnarlo. Yeah, we do have space. A chance to work Moria silver. I never thought I'd see the day. Come now, let's get to work. I don't think I can use any of these, can I? Shield, shield, shield. A one-handed mace and a one-handed axe. 37.1. That's a decent mace. I think I may take that and replace Ladgris with it, so we'll choose that one. Fortunately, your timing was perfect. While you were gone, I used the cast and made the key blank. I must admit, I've not been this excited in years. Here we go. There, it's done. Mithril is quite a wonder. I've never worked with anything quite like it.
Might you lend me an ear?
Book 7, Chapter 7, The Key Forged. A key to Carn Dûm. Who would have dreamed anyone would wish to enter that accursed city? Well, there's little else that I can do for you. You should return now to your task. Good fortune to you, Gnarlo. So now we have to return back to the Ranger Hold in Angmar, and return the Carn Dûm gate key to Lorniel. So there we are. That, I believe, is where we will lay off this time around. Remember that the anniversary celebration is going on. So do your quests, get your points, and enjoy the various rewards and all. Speaking of which, I think there should be, let's see, toggle custom character. Yep, there should be a 7-year frame. And there is. Sent up a couple more little sprigs up there above the frame there. Fantastic. So there you go. That was the adventure in Skorgrim's Tomb. Moved lock, stock, and barrel about a mile down the road. And next time we will be headed back to Angmar. So we will see you then. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye.